Have you ever wondered why Charizard is the most sought-after card? Some say it's because of the anime where he became an iconic character with the battle between Blaine's Magmar and Ash's Charizard, when Charizard finally decided to listen. Others say it's because it's a fire dragon and kids will always think Faye's cool. But more likely, when the trading card game started, it was the strongest in the game with an attack of 100 damage while the average HP was less than 100. Only Charizard had over 100, making the average player way more likely to win by simply having him in your deck. Coupled with a Raichu to sway those trying to use weakness attacks of water against Charizard. But if you were well versed in the game, you knew the best card to use at the time was so good in fact that they had to put a ban on the card because of how powerful it is. And was brought back in later years with a rewording to not allow the overpower. That card was my favorite and to this day is my favorite card to collect. The best card with a rare gameplay most didn't figure out was none other than Mewtwo. If you know how the game works, you'd know that there are multiple ways to win. Whether it be taking out all of your opponent's Pokémon on the field, drawing all your prize cards, or the way the Mewtwo card did it, which was make your opponent run out of cards. The attack that made this possible was called Barrier. Barrier at the time said to remove one energy from this Pokémon and it prevents all effects of attacks including damage done to this Pokémon. So the way you would structure your deck is to have 4 Mewtwo and every other card be an energy card. You would also only want 1 Mewtwo in play to avoid cards like Gust. Having all the energies, the idea would be in the game you'd have to draw 7 cards and if none of them were a basic Pokémon your opponent could choose to take an extra card for each time you mulligan. That would already cause them to have less cards than you because they are likely to at least do it once or twice. After that you would just use Barrier every turn until they ran out of cards.